Your quote was relative to Nietzsche?
Yes, well known. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It's relative. Okay? It's relative. That which doesn't kill you makes you weaker. See? Also works. Yeah? So we're talking about mind, logic, dogma. All of it's relative, and perhaps true of certain peeps at one point or other in their evolution. See?
So, let's say, how do we know? How do we know what's made us stronger or weaker?
Well, you should know. I mean, you're not claiming idiocy and ignorance. You should know. You need to know what you feel and what you experience. You have to judge. Okay? You can't be putting it on anybody else to tell you what you know. You better judge for yourself. Okay? You need to judge. You need to know what works and what doesn't work, and work from that. Okay? Then your path is sound. It's not like saying, who knows what? You sound like somebody who doesn't know who they are, where they are, if you talk like that out there. And then we see when we have a person with more definitive values, whether or not those values are obstructive or not. Yeah. You have to know. You have to know yourself. Not your ego, but you have to know the sum of your experience. You don't play from the ego, I play from a sum. See? Consummate realization of sound, music. I speak from that as well. So it's being certain without being stiff, without being dogmatic. Knowing for sure, like you're being it, you know certainly you're being it. No question. You're sitting down, no question. No question about that. We also know that nothing's happening and everything's happening, otherwise you wouldn't be able to be here. So everything's happening and nothing's happening at the same time. Because if you follow anything down there to its origin, everything disappears. That's like Hindu philosophy 101. Kindergarten.
So it would also seem to be a matter of appearances. Something may appear negative and prove to be positive over time, and vice versa.
It's going to be that way because you're here judging pain and pleasure as the measure of your experience. Then eventually you get beyond pain and pleasure, and there's not much to say about such things anymore. You're just here, you're being here. So you want to evolve from pain to pleasure, and then from pleasure to maybe pain, more pain, and come back to pleasure differently, right? And then maybe back to more pain until you realize that you've exhausted that, and you're just here, beyond pain and pleasure, beyond the seesaw that determines your extremes and your problems. And maybe the solution is transcending the extremes. And in terms of wisdom teachings, that seems to be the same view. Beyond this and that, self and other, beyond that is what? Then you're free to assume self or other as a form of accommodating or facilitating your life experience. So you wear the mask of self, take it off, wear the mask of other, take it off, and you're neither. And yet able to be both as needed, or any mask for that matter. The actor, you're the actor. A Shakespearean actor. All kinds of crazy hats for all kinds of crazy peeps. And we must be that. We are acting, and you go beyond that. You shut the light out, you go to rest. Shut the light off, and you go to sleep. There's nobody left. None of that's going on. No noise, no audience, no show. Just boom, stop, zero. Good practice.